What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios. This week we are going to be preparing Rhino Company and its mighty ATTE for Brick Slopes convention. Last week was the Acclimator, this week it's ATTE. Hope you guys are excited. I'm actually going to be not only preparing these things, but building a mock to go with it, which is where I'm going to need some feedback from you guys. I'm going to create a poll because I need the feedback sooner rather than later. But let me just do a few more. I've got a few more stream things to do, and then I'll welcome everyone in. So give me 1 second. Gotta plug my laptop in so it doesn't die in the middle of the stream. I don't know if I'm gonna reach though. Yeah, it's not gonna reach. Sorry everyone, I miscalculated some of the logistics of this setup. So it's Jabim's where I normally stream, so I'm having to use this little corner over here. Don't worry, we'll get streaming eventually. Okay. That looks better. It's bright now. What a ride. Alright, welcome to the stream everyone. Sorry about that. We have Stanley, Scott Davis, Epic Pikachu, Willaroo, Joy Force, Annie Bricks, Hot Chocolate Gaming, Lego Palpatine. Did I see a Hoarder 66 in the chat? There he is. What's up, man? Mr. Buvon, Joseph Tharp, Brick Builds and Films, Gold AJ06, Soviet Turtle, Jebline, HH Brick Films, Visla Bricks, Fast Brick Studios, Adrian Knudsen, Esteban Ramirez, Cole. I think that's everybody. Welcome in. Oh, we've got more people down at the bottom. Clone Cantina, welcome, and Wazik, CN, and Dylan Newman. Did you know that the Reeks are starving? They turn bright red. That is why the one in the arena is forced to eat contestants instead of plants. No, I didn't know any of that. I don't know much about the Reek. Alright, so I'm going to do a little poll. Because I want to decide where I'm going to build, what mock I'm going to build for this to display my ATTE and Rhino Company. Okay, what planet should I build for Rhino Company? Can I add a third option? I sure can. Let's go with it. Okay, so I just gave you guys 3 options to pick from. I'm going to be displaying this at Brick Slopes, and I'm going to build like a flat, simple mock to display them on. So this mock's going to be nothing complicated, nothing crazy, no buildings, basically just terrain. But I'm trying to decide which terrain I should do, whether it be Ambara, Naboo, or Geonosis, because those are really the main 3 colors that I could build a large base in. The reason I'm torn is because I want to include like the capes and the macro binoculars, but you know, that obviously wouldn't work on Geonosis because they're not going to wear that kind of stuff. So that would make more sense with like for like, you know, for like an Umbara mock. So, but I have less pieces for an Umbara, so I'm trying to decide. Anyways, welcome everyone. Don't type it in the chat. Vote in the poll because the chat I can't keep track of the chat. That's why I made the poll. Are you building Rhino company mock for convention in this live stream? I sure am. Welcome, Tyler. Hope you're not doing well. Or I hope you are doing well. Sorry, I just read not as I said that. That was awkward. How's it going? Did you find a way to work in the anti-air defense turret for instance? No, I didn't include that. TRCI Productions, welcome. How you doing? Thumbnail looks clean. Are you talking about this one? Geonosis, because the colors are perfect. Music is a bit louder. Okay, I'll turn down the music. How's that? Let me know if that sounds better. So I'm gonna give the poll a few minutes. I have to dust this off anyways. So while I dust it off, I'll let the poll collect its votes, and then we'll see who pulls out on top. I'm doing terrible, Coconut, so your hope came true. You've been crushing it with your new upload schedule, though, Tyler. Been staying strong. It's awesome, dude. Congrats. I would... How are you, Coconut? I'm good, man. I have had just a crazy, crazy past couple of weeks. It's been wild, but we're nearing the end, which makes me really happy. I actually wrapped up filming next week, or this coming week, of Coruscant, full of interiors, and I'm going to be lighting up the mock Coruscant for the first time, so this will be your guys' first chance to see part of it lit up. I'm doing good, Brady. How you doing? What convention are you going to? So I'm going to a convention called Brick Slopes. It is in Utah. That's kind of like the closest one I could find to me that I could realistically go to. One day, maybe, you know, I'll go to Chicago or Virginia. Probably, I think I'm leaning towards Chicago at this point. But, you know, that's still a ways away. Do you remember me, Coconut? Annie Bricks. I'm sorry, I do not remember you. Are you from previous streams? Yeah, I'm glad 90% of my videos are doing how I'd like them to. Glad the traction is already picking up for my new mock. So hoping this series makes the channel go even crazier here soon. Very nice. Very nice. All right, shall we see what the poll is saying? Also, don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. Okay, guys. 42% of you said Geonosis, 43% said Umbara, and then 14% said Naboo. So it looks like it's going to be between Geonosis and Umbara. And in fact, Geonosis and Umbara are tied right now. They're going neck and neck. That's crazy. Hey, Coconut, what's your favorite minifigure? Probably the Queen Amidala minifigure. What's up, Ben Bricks? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, there's so many chats. I can't get to everyone's. Hey, Coconut, will you ever make a Phase 2 Rhino company? Definitely. Someday. I'm going to Brick Slope soon. Very nice. If you're there, hit me up. Hey, could you throw a random idea for a mock for me to do? Clone Outpost on Seleucami. Genesis. You want me to build a book of scripture from the Bible? Gotta get this all nice and clean, so that when people see it, they don't see it all dusty. Slipstream, how you doing, my man? I agree, Coconut, or Will. I just gotta knock some sense and creativeness into my brain. Nice. Just gotta keep building, keep practicing. I like Geonosis, but I feel like I'm getting burned out of it. I'm torn. I would really like to do both. Because the thing with Geonosis is it would be a little bit easier to see on camera, because Umbara, the black reflects so much light that when I take it to convention or when I do anything with it, it's hard for people to really see it through the camera. So that's another reason I'm leaning towards Geonosis, but we'll see what the poll says. See you later. I'm leaving because my next video is going to be building Endor. Good luck, Dylan. Good luck with the build. If Lego makes a UCS turbo tank, will you buy it for $450? Probably not. My days of buying very expensive Lego sets are probably over. Like $800. Like I sold my AT-AT and I don't plan on buying anything else like that. In the beginning, there was coconut. I could create the Book of Coconut. Oh, that's a good one. What model of the ATTE did you modify? This is a modified 2013 ATTE. It's pretty heavily modified, especially on the front. Like, I had to rip out the Technic frame and rebuild it differently to be able to fit the red and the horns in and stuff. The legs in the right color. So your UCS Imperial Shuttle then? Well, I mean, I already have the UCS Imperial Shuttle. Like, there's no reason to sell it if I already have it. Let's see. Umbara works well. It's like a sequel. A sequel to what? How's it going, Coconut? What's the news? Welcome, Concordia. So the news is I am currently preparing this Rhino Company ATTE and Rhino Company themselves for a convention, and I'm taking votes in the chat to see what planet I should build. It's going to be a very simple mock. It's just going to be flat, something that I can transport super easily. And it looks like we're leaning towards Umbara. I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes, but Umbara is winning. So there are already too much Geonosis mocks out there. It's too saturated. There are a lot of Geonosis mocks. I mean, to be fair though, there's a lot of pretty much every mock. Like, there are a few planets I could name that aren't done very often, but for the most part, like, a lot of the more popular mocks get done quite a bit. Should make a custom Jedi for Rhino Company. Yeah, maybe I will someday. Maybe I'll make like a, I'll get like a Rhino looking, like a Coleman Trubber looking Jedi, because you know he's got a horn like a Rhino. Why does this keep popping off? Coconut, should I make an ATT or ATOT? ATT is way better. That is the superior walker. You should make a Rhino Company Easter egg in your Coruscant mock. Maybe. Looks so good. I'm just imagining a Nexus and Ackley. Dude, that would be so cool in Ackley. I don't know how I would incorporate it other than making it green, but that would be really cool. I agree. Tired from football practice today? Oh, I bet that's a grind. Welcome, Phaseness. I live in, is that, what flag is that? I'm not familiar with that one. Alright guys, it looks like Umbara wins. So, let's build an Umbara mock, shall we? See you later, Epic Pikachu. Thank you for joining. So, you guys are going to help me build it a little bit. I'll be right back. Entertain yourselves for a second while I grab the parts. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised you guys picked Umbara because I've done it so many times in my mock building challenges, like my 3 mocks in 1, whereas I haven't done Geonosis, but the people have spoken. Get some plates. Wedge plates, bricks, all that good stuff. Almost got everything I need. Also, we have 99 people in the chat right now. Do you guys think we can hit 100? How wild would that be? $98 people in the chat. Dude, this is incredible. Thank you guys so much for coming out to my streams. Like, my streams have been performing the best they ever have this summer. 100 people. We did it, guys. 100 people in the chat. Dude, that is ridiculous. Thank you guys. That is, holy cow, just a regular Wednesday stream and we got 100 people chilling. Like, You guys are just the best. I hope you guys know that. Like that's just ridiculous. 102 people in the chat. Now we just need to get some donos coming in, and this will be like the most legendary stream ever to exist on Coconut Brick Studios, other than the one where Solid Brick Studios joined. That would be pretty tough to beat. I'm watching while Dustin. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, let's see if we can hit 200 likes. Good afternoon. I know, sorry. Dang it, these chats are coming in so fast. There's too many. Welcome, Slipstream. Sorry, I tried to see your... Or no, it was Douglas. Or Brett Donahue. Sorry. Good afternoon. I know you just said you aren't getting expensive sets. Are you going to get the new castle? I would like to, but kind of in that same vein, I just don't know how I would be able to afford it. Just with how expensive it is. Will you ever do a convention in Oklahoma? Maybe someday. Maybe someday if I'm out there when there's a convention, you know. 105 people in the chat, guys. Is this real? Am I dreaming? Like, what is this? This is insane. Yeah, this is insanity. Anyways, let's get started on Umbara, shall we? What's up, Wrecker Studios? Welcome to the stream. How are there 106 people yet only 92 likes? Yeah, how is that? Suspicious. Just kidding. Hey, Coconut, Genosis is winning after you start. I know, but I'd already decided at that point, so I don't really care. I can't keep going back and forth. At some point, I'm going to have to sit down and build this. It's going to be hard because I set down this little cloth so it wouldn't be on black, so you guys could see better, and it's really hard to build on. So we're going to see how this works. Holy cow, though. 101 people in the chat. I'm shook. I'm shook, guys. You guys have shaken the Coconut Brick Studios. Very excited for Jabim finale. Could you include Captain Fordo? Sorry, it's already done. Already filmed. It's all good to go, so I can't... There won't be any more changes to it or anything. Just let me grab some black plate and then we can get started. So, now that I think about it, I think Umbara is going to be good because it'll give me more opportunity to make a better mock. Excuse me, to make a better mock, because I can put plants, I can put my Vicus, the octopus-looking monster thing, and so I can just do a little bit more with this mock. So I think Umbara was the good choice, everyone. What's up, Luke? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Fordo reference in Coruscant. I might do a Fordo reference in Coruscant. Perhaps. Dang it, I wish Genosis won. At first I did too. I was like, man, I want a Genosis, but I think this will be good. Guess you guys just really wanted to see another another Umbara mock, didn't you? Where my Oklahoma Homans at? I think that would be cool. For your next Rhino Company mock, you should do Minban. Ooh, yeah, Minban would be cool. I would like to do a Minban mock, period. Like, whether it's Rhino Company, Imperial Era, I just feel like Minban is such a cool planet, and it's one that I really want to do, so... You'll definitely be seeing a Minban mock at some point. Who knows when, though. I wonder how many people we're going to have at the premiere tomorrow. Because it's going to be at 11:15, so I know probably there will be a lot of people at work or on vacation and stuff. But hopefully based on today, we should have a pretty good turnout. Rhino Company, Jedi Idea, Sase Tin, Torso, Horns. Yeah, that would be cool. How do you stand with Harry Potter as a theme? I think it's cool. I don't collect it, but I don't hate it. Coconut, what is your opinion on animated Phase 2 style of Clone Trooper? Thumbs down. Give me realistic. Realistic all day. Umbara rules, give me Xenomorph vibes. Yeah, definitely. It's a very, like, Umbara is a great alien planet. Like, everything about that just screams alien Xenomorph, like you were saying. So I'm going to start by creating a wedge plate base that's going to run around the entirety of the mock. When I do smaller mocks, I tend to go snot just for that smooth, glassy look. I don't think I have enough bricks to be able to do that on this large of a scale. So I'm going to be going with plate. And this is just going to be to showcase the ATTE, so it doesn't need to be super big or anything like that. 111 people in the chat? That's nuts. Hey, Coconut, won't be able to watch the stream because I got to go to bed. By the way, my dark bluish gray arms came in. Very nice, dude. Have a good night. What about that planet with Star Core? Are you talking about Felucia? I already watched the finale and it was great. Glad you liked it. Can I get a shout out for my birthday, please? Happy birthday to the Epic Gamer 2. Hope it's a good one. Are you going to do the Jabim finale? Yeah, the Jabim finale's tomorrow. Tomorrow, baby. I don't remember what time it is in Eastern time, but it's going to happen tomorrow. I hope to see as many of you there as possible. If not, I'm sure you'll check it out later. Hit that like button, yes sir. Nobody does Ryloth mocks. I used to do a bunch of Ryloth mocks, actually. I personally feel like Ryloth is one of the ones that gets done a lot. But it all depends on like what kind of circles you run in, like what kind of content creators you watch. So, it makes sense if you haven't seen one. Wow, guys, this is insane. What time is the Jabim stream? It's at 1:15 Eastern time, I believe. But it's also a video, like it's not a live stream. So if you miss the live, don't worry about it. Like I'm just premiering it. So if you can't make it then, it'll still be available to watch later. So don't you worry about that. What are some fun Easter eggs I should include in Jabim? Should I have like Waxer just laying dead over in the corner? Or would that be, is that too dark? What up, Willaroo11? Welcome to the stream. I am building an Umbara mock for a convention coming up that I'm going to be displaying at. I'm going to be displaying this custom Rhino Company ATTE. And so I needed some kind of mock to display it on, and Umbara won. Did a little poll. And I guess that part's just broken off. How do I make Rhino Company? Go check out my Rhino Company tutorial on my YouTube channel. Show you all the pieces I use for it. Will you ever do a convention in Ireland? I have no plans to. That being said, I don't want to say I never will, because you never know. I might be out there someday when there's a convention. But as of right now, I don't have any plans to. It's just so far away, you know? Love the ATTE, thank you. I appreciate it. You didn't know Waxer died? Dang, looks like someone didn't watch my 3 Saddest Deaths Part 2 video. Yeah, he gone. It's a pretty sad death, too. What is your custom bark speeders or ATRT? Oh, what if I made? Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe someday. My next big thing that I'm going to build for Rhino Company is actually going to be a Rhino Company gunship. Coconut, I want to see someone make a mock of the Death Star shooting and blowing up Alderaan, but in fig scale. From the view of the people on Alderaan. Dang, dude. You should do it, Will. Be the man that makes it happen. What about a convention in Maryland? Maybe. I mean, I might go to Brick Fair, Virginia someday, so that's kind of close to Maryland, right? Fairly close anyways. Man, I hope this little table's big enough to hold this mock. Might be too big. What if you made custom... I already read that. Your Rhino company kind of reminds me of Rancor Attack Battalion. How so? You mean because they both have red on them? Oh yeah, this mock's getting big real quick. We might have some space issues. It only needs to be about the size of this ATAT though, ATTE, so I don't have to go too much bigger. I'm also from Ireland. Nice, very nice. Would you be happy if when you ordered a new Lego castle you got the new Harry Potter train? No, I would not be happy. I want the castle. Coconut, are you excited for the Indiana Jones revival? Yes, I am excited. I always love when old themes... I hope this will be, you know, Lego will see like how well it does and maybe think about bringing back some other themes. I would love to see Power Miners come back. Or Rock Raiders? No, yeah, Power Miners. Rock Raiders was the older one. Coconut, I live an hour away from Brick Fair and still have never been. Dude! Oh yeah, we were talking about it, huh? You didn't have spending money, so you didn't go this time around. I thought you hung out with Brick Hive at the last one, or did you just go over to his house? I think that might have been the case. So I remember Hive was talking about you. Still can't believe we had that many people in chat. That was incredible. Love your tutorials. Thank you. There will be more coming, so stay tuned. I love making Lego tutorials for a couple of reasons. First is they don't cost me any money because I can use parts I already have on hand, and it gives me the opportunity to like really figure out, because you know, before you can teach something you have to understand it yourself and be able to teach it in a way that others will understand it. So I have to really sit down and make sure like I personally understand what I'm going to be teaching, which is good for me. And then the tutorials are good slow burn videos, so they're just always getting views, you know, because like tutorials never really go, because you know, if you make a leak video or a review or a haul, eventually people are going to lose interest in that topic. But tutorials, people are always looking how to improve their rock work, always looking at how to build bases, always looking at how to do rubble techniques or stuff like that. So it's a great way to build videos, to build a portfolio of videos that are just always bringing in views, if your tutorial's any good. Hey, Shy Time is my time. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm working on a Umbara mock. I'm going to be displaying this Rhino company, ATTE, at a convention. And I need a little mock to display it on. And people said Umbara, so Umbara it is. Let's see, do you agree that sets from 2010 to 2015 should be considered the modern golden age? It depends on your opinion of like what good Lego is. Like, I feel like that's kind of subjective. There might be some people who don't like that era. I personally like that era for Star Wars, but I don't know how well that era did with other lines. You know, that might not have been Harry Potter's golden era. I don't know. But yeah, for me, I loved those were some good years. Those were good years to be a Lego fan, especially a Lego Star Wars fan. Coconut, would you ever revisit one of your past larger mocks? Oh, absolutely, Scott. In fact, I would like to revisit Utapau. Utapau is the one mock that I am for sure going to redo. Like, or to revisit, I shouldn't say redo, because I'm not going to be redoing, I'd be doing it differently. Just because I love that planet so much. It's probably one of my favorite planets to do. And so I'd love to go back with more resources at my disposal and be able to build a much bigger base, or a much bigger, you know, structure. Like something more along the lines of like more circular, more landing platforms, more of the city, more of the battle, maybe some more, you know, more gunships, maybe have my acclimator mock in it. I just feel like there's a lot of potential there, and I feel very inspired with that mock. So yeah, that's definitely one I'd do again. You're so creative. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate it. Are you using droids or just clones? Just clones. This is just going to be to display Rhino Company. So they're just going to be chilling. Just looking epic. You know how it is. Welcome back, TRCI. Do you think / hope that Lego Lord of the Rings will make a comeback? It could. It definitely could. I mean, we're seeing that with Indiana Jones, right? So maybe. It might depend on how well the Lord of the Rings TV show does. But yeah, I could see that happening. Oh, I'm all stressed out. I'm missing so many chats. What was your first video? I would say scroll back to the beginning of my channel and look, see what my first video is. Oh man. What is Rhino Company? Rhino Company is my custom battle group of clone troopers. That's what they look like. So they've got red helmets and gray arms. This is their captain right here. Captain Tusk. And then there's a matching ATT to go with it. To go with them, I should say. Easy with the spamming there, Annie's bricks. My mods will get you. Is that bacon? Do I hear a bacon in the house? What's up, Bacon Bricks? How you doing? I have to go. See you later, Luke. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. So they aren't real? No, this is a custom clone battle group. Like, they're not canon in any way. Unless maybe George Lucas or someone at Disney is watching the stream and they decide to make them. Because you know, those kinds of people are always hanging out here at Coconut Brick Studios. Don't be stressed, just relax, have fun building. I just get stressed because people are like, you're missing my chat! You're ignoring me! My rarest fig? Maybe my Captain Rex? I don't know, I don't have a ton of super rare minifigures. But I know he's pretty rare. I've got the Phase 1 Captain Rex 2 and the Phase 1 Commander Cody, both of which are pretty rare. I guess I do have Luminara Undoli and Quinlan Voss, both of which are rare. You should have Commander Cody in a cave. Why would he be on Umbara, though? That would make no sense. Has to be an idea that would make sense. Bacon is food. Bacon is a delicious food. Actually, we're gonna have some bacon tonight. The dish my wife is cooking has bacon in it. All right, how's this shape looking so far? Ignore this back part, it's not done, but what do you guys think about this side? I know you can't see it super well, but from what you can see, how does it look? Just saw yesterday's video. Jar Jar was funny. I'm glad. I try, like, I know haul videos can be a little boring sometimes, and so I try my best to like spice those up in any way that I can. And I was like, I want to do some kind of little skit or something just to, like, you know, draw out a little chuckle or a little laugh from people. And I figured a little surprise haul, a little surprise in the haul would be a good way to go. Who's your favorite Domino Squad member? None of them. I don't really like Domino Squad. Should make instructions for the Rhino Company ATT. I mean, just build the 2013 ATT and then recolor it, and you're basically there. We should add a wounded clone. Coconut turned it into a running joke. Confuse the new people. Turn what into a running joke? I don't know. Well, the only clones on here are going to be Rhino Company, so it wouldn't really make sense for one of them to be wounded and for no reason. You know what I mean? There we go. It's not too bad. Too shabby. My favorite clone is Commander Cody, for sure. The troops are phase 1, so this is before the Battle of Mbara. That is true, but I don't know what that has to do with anything. How dare you say you don't like Domino Squad? I know, surprise. If it were Geonosis, you should have put an egg from the last Geonosis reference. The last Geonosian reference. I'm not sure what that is. Do you have any tips to improve your mocks? I would say check out my mock building tutorial videos on YouTube. I've got a bunch. I've got a playlist. So they are there for your watching convenience. So I'd say check those out and see if there's anything in there that helps. I think this is big enough. The frame's big enough. I just need to complete it now. We're so close, guys. Are you sure you're a Clone Wars fan? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm a Clone Wars fan. I don't know what else I would be a fan of if not the Clone Wars. Are you sure you're a Clone Wars fan? Does anyone out there think they're a bigger Clone Wars fan than me? I don't know how we'd even prove that. There we go. Oh yeah, this is taking shape. Glorious shape. All right, what are we saying here? Keep going, dude. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate it. Put a skeleton with Krell's head on it. Oh, yeah, a little Krell. Well, it would be before Bara, but I like that. Do you like Wolfpack? Yeah, I like Wolfpack. I think I am. Darn, I don't know anymore. That's funny. I thought I was, but I don't know anymore. I feel you, man. Can you do some more pose tutorials, this time with rubber bands? I don't really pose with rubber bands though, so I wouldn't really be able to make a helpful tutorial because I don't really know how people do that. I'm more of a silly putty guy. You can do more with silly putty than with rubber bands. So once the general shape of the mock is done, not over, I am going to put on like some terrain detailing, some plants, see if I can fit my Vicus on here somewhere. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun today. I mean, we're already having fun. We were all deceived by Coconut about his Clone Wars love. Turns out, what if I was just like the biggest sequel fan ever, and I just like totally fooled everyone? And then like one day someone like sees me at Walmart and I've got like a sequel lover shirt on. My license plate says, I love the sequels. I love the sequels. This is kind of a weird shape. I don't like this section over here. I think I'm going to revisit that. It's too blocky. I need something a little bit more fluid. Coconut likes the sequels. Yo, what up, Brick Scene? How you doing, my friend? How's your eye doing? I hope it's doing better. I missed out on some assembly required last week. I was disappointed. But hey, you got to put your health first. I get it. Coconut is here to stay. Or people will ask me, they'll be like, "What's your last name?" I'll be like, "It's Coconut. Coconut Skywalker." Just in case anybody, if you guys didn't know, Coconut is actually my legal last name, which is why my channel name is Coconut Brick Studios. Just didn't want there to be any confusion there. Like, what is Coconut? Commander Cody, that is so true. What did he say? I think Rich Boy J has that title as the biggest sequel fan. This is my first stream of yours I've been able to watch. Welcome, Boredom Cure. I'm glad you could make it. Mr. Coconut Skywalker. Who made the George Lucas account? Oh man, that is hilarious. Oh, I gotta screenshot that. That is too funny. Oh, they even got his face in the profile. Oh, that is awesome. I'm literally crying tears. I was not expecting that. Hey, Director KW, welcome to the stream. How have you been? How's life? How's the mock building going? Okay, let's see. Cheers, mate. It's doing better. I won't hide in the shadows any longer. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I hate for anything bad to happen. Eyes are so important. Little did Coconut... Yeah, I know, right? That's like actually George. He's like, I don't see what's so funny. He's just validating his custom Rhino company. George Lucas be like, "Sup, bro, just here for some ideas." Physically good, mentally exhausted. Oh, and the message is gone. Coconut, you should add his clone being squished by an ATT. Dude, that's dark. We need someone named Kathleen Kennedy. No, we don't need that. That was funny. Whoever did that, I normally don't like when people make alt accounts and then come and comment, but that was funny. That was really funny. It's too long, huh? Fine. Just have to do this then. Try not to go too hard with this because, you know, it is just a convention mock. Like, this isn't one of my primetime mocks. Gotta go, Coconut. See you later, Wrecker Studios. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you, man. Lots of calls, tons of writing, documents for days, so mentally exhausted. Other than that, not bad. How about yourself? Dude, yeah, Scott will be my Kathleen Kennedy police. I have been just dying mentally. I have been making... So I've got some stuff coming up here soon, and so I needed to batch a bunch of content. So I basically had to batch an entire week of content. So I have just been making videos like nonstop, almost. So I feel you with the exhausted part. I'm pretty ready to be done. I only have one more video. Well, I have two more videos to edit and one more video to make. So I'm getting there. I'm nearing the end. All right, guys. So this is the final shape. What do you think? Let me just scoot it back so you can see it better. What do you think about that for the shape? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this section. It's a little blocky, but I may keep it. Let me know what you guys think. So the ATTE is just going to sit right here. Like that. I'm going to have it kind of like at an angle so it can fit on there. And then we're going to have like some bushes over here in this corner, maybe like over here. And then Rhino Company kind of dispersed around it. Okay, I'm personally not a fan of the sequels, but I enjoy building mocks based on them, such as Starkiller and Dakotan. Yeah, there's some cool planets to do, for sure. Rhino Company actually appeared off screen in the Clone Wars movie on Christophsis. It's personally my favorite project that I worked on. Oh, that's cracking me up. Actually, I think I might have it like this, because it'll fit on the mock better, and then I'll have Rhino Company over here on this side. I think that'll look better. So we're going to turn it around like that. What do you guys think? I think that'll just fit the whole thing better. Yeah. Yeah! I like it. What's up, Arc Trooper Echo? Welcome. Too blocky on the right. That's true. Once I add in the plants and stuff, I might not notice because it's still angled. Like it's not a complete 90-degree angle. It's just a very gradual slope. So like from a distance, it looks a bit blocky, but that may just be me overanalyzing the build. You know, the average person who's going to come up and look is going to be like, hey, why is that corner so angled? They're going to be like, oh, cool. It's a custom ATTE and some clone troopers. So I think you're right. Let's build a little hill right here. May I use the idea of making a custom battle clone? Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. That's not even my idea. Like, I'm sure many people have made custom clone battalions, but go for it. Are you going to update the ATTE to the 2022 stuff? Oh no, dude. This is peak ATTE right here. It doesn't get any better than this. So I will not be updating it. See, this is one of the things I don't like about working with black is you guys probably can't really see what I'm doing exactly, but at least you can see the walker. Why add a squish clone? Nah. Coconut, how do you stand with Jedi Bob? I think he's cool. I think he's overrated. Like, I think I don't know, like, he's cool, but I'm not like, oh my goodness, Jedi Bob, what a legend. You know, he's just a minifigure. Coconuts, how are you able to afford all this stuff? I have been collecting since I was 8 years old, so I've had well over a decade to collect. And I also, you know, I worked full-time for a long time. I make money. You guys help me make money by watching my videos and stuff. I'm married, so I leech off of my wife. Just kidding. When you're as old as I am, you'll have many years under your belt of collecting. Coconut, what's your favorite clone? Commander Cody. What's up, Tony Hardy? How you doing, man? That's a great ATTE design you came up with. You have been working on that a few years. Yeah, I built this it was after Utapau came out. So it was like end of last spring, beginning of summer. So yeah, it was built quite a while ago. How you doing, man? How is 1313 coming along? I don't care for Jedi Bob, don't understand the hype. I do want his torso. Yeah, I'm just not really... I'm not one of those people who, like, buys into the hype of a minifigure just because... I don't know. To me, the minifigure has to have merit behind the hype. You know what I mean? So, Jedi Bob, I guess, has yet to earn that hype from me. Until he does something awesome. Imagine if Jedi Bob was in the sequels. Like, they just made another trilogy centered around Jedi Bob. I wonder how that would go. People would be torn between their hatred for the sequels and anything Disney makes and their love of Jedi Bob. Be like the ultimate battle. Yo, Annie Bricks. If you keep spamming, can you add a squished clone? I'm gonna have my mods put you in timeout. Do you prefer larger front and rear feet on the ATTE? No. I prefer... So here's the thing. I know the new ATTE is more accurate with the feet than this one. I don't like these feet, but I just feel like the way they went about it, I don't really like. So I do prefer more accurate feet, like smaller feet on the front, because the middle ones are obviously bigger, but just the new ATTE does it in a way that I don't really like. I'm assuming that's what you were referencing. I'll be annoyed if Jedi Bob all of a sudden turns up in Andor. Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? They're like, just at the end of one of the episodes, you know, the typical climactic ending, and like the ship crashes down while Andor and his buddies are surrounded by Imperial troops, and like Jedi Bob gets out and the episode ends. Like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Says like hello there or something. So now I'm just going to add some smaller terrain details like little hills, mounds, valleys, random stuff like that. Do you have any plans after Croissant? I'm assuming, I'm guessing you mean Coruscant? Yeah, I've got plans. Croissant. Is there a good way to get Star Wars figures for cheap? Not really. Lego Star Wars is a premium product, and so getting it for cheap is difficult. What if Jedi Bob becomes an Inquisitor? Whew, that would be wild. What's with the spammers? I don't know. We just got a lot of spammers for some reason. The bigger, here's the thing, like the bigger the streams get, the more people they attract. And so the bigger your audience is, you get all the good, awesome people like you guys, and then you get the spammers as well, unfortunately. So it just kind of comes with the territory. Luckily I've got a good group of mods who don't mess around. It hurts when you take off bricks with your nails. Yeah, it does hurt. I agree. Fight of the century. What if Darth Jar Jar becomes canon? Then I'll walk away from Star Wars forever. Star Wars will have lost one of its biggest fans. I'm just kidding. I mean, I think I'm a pretty big fan, but I highly doubt I'm like one of the biggest fans. You're getting so big, George Lucas himself. I know, right? Like, the creator of Star Wars himself came to say hello. Like, that's got to count for something. I mean, as far as, like, stream clout goes, for a Lego Star Wars YouTuber, that's about as good as it gets. Like, can anybody else who streams top a George Lucas visit? I don't think so. Maybe I'll rename my channel to George Lucas Visited this channel studios. Just so I can get all the angry people being like, that wasn't actually him. You fool. That's another thing that comes with like getting a bigger channel is like angry people. I offend and do wrong a lot more in people's eyes now. Some of the stuff, though, people choose to focus on makes me laugh. Darth Jar Jar myth just won't go. That's another one I'm not into. I'm just like, why? Like, nothing about that is appealing to me. It's dumb. But I mean, you know, I guess if you out there, some of you I know like Darth Jar Jar, I don't lose much sleep over that. What was your previous job? My previous job was framing. I built houses, framed them up. Very grueling and physically demanding job. Coconut, sorry I came so late. Hey, it's all good, man. No worries. We're just chilling. I am working on a mock for Brick Slopes, a convention that I'm going to be displaying at. This will be my first time displaying at a convention, and I am nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Just because, you know, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to meet people there for the first time. People are going to be like, oh, he's actually really awkward and weird. People can't take a joke anymore, so people get offended. It offends me. Dude, I have a lot of people. You guys remember when I did that How to Grow Your Clone Army video? I had a lot of people, like, take that video seriously. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, I didn't even think I would have to address the fact that that was a parody or a joke, you know? It was weird. Or, like, do you guys remember that short I did a while ago where I was making fun of Lego, and I did like, oh, like due to like and I wasn't necessarily making fun of Lego, but kind of like Lego and the fans. I was like, due to like everybody's request, we're releasing this Republic gunship with like 20 clones and this ATTE with like a bunch of clones. And people were like, where can I get this set? Where did you get this? And I was like, holy cow. I totally thought people would immediately see this for what it was as not being real. But I was wrong. I was mistaken. Welcome back, Clone Cantina. Can you show the minifigs? Yeah, I can show the minifigs. Right now I only have 5 members of Rhino Company, but one day I would like to add to that. I'd like to have like 20 to 25. Actually, I only have 4. This one's just a regular one. That's just a regular clone trooper. No worries, dude. I'll be at Brick Slopes. Oh, no way. No way. That's awesome. And if anyone's there, when you come up, just tell me who your channel, like what your channel name is, because I'll probably know you by your channel name. Maybe. I also might not, but either way, come say hi. Come behold this Rhino. Oh, that means you'll get to see the Rhino Company ATT on your own, or in person. Do I have permission to say hello there? Yes, you do. Is Umbara the planet you chose? Yeah, I chose Umbara. Of course, after I picked Umbara, everybody started spamming Geonosis on the poll. I was like, okay. So that's how it's going to be. The blue capes are awesome. I agree, Scott. I would highly recommend if anyone's ever looking for like some cool custom ponchos, just use some Lego capes. Just put one on the front, one on the back, and it creates this awesome body length poncho. You can do multiple different colors. I have gray ones. I've got a blue one. I think I have enough to do a black one as well. It's good stuff. Where'd you get the minifigs? I built them. They're customs. You made your own custom battalion? I sure did. Been building the scythe today, and I'm 2 bags away from finishing it. I started 6 to 7 hours ago. Wow, really? So do you like it? Like, is it a good build? I've been hearing really good things about the scythe. Like, honestly, it sounds like it might be the second best set of the wave behind the ATTE. Obviously, the ATTE is going to win because of, you know, my boy Cody. But it sounds like the scythe is giving a very good accounting for itself. Favorite Star Wars battle? Ooh, wow, I don't know if I've ever been asked that before. I love these freestanding mocks. I do too, it's fun. It's a nice break from the series. Best way to use Barasafi capes? Yes, definitely. That's where I got them from. Good job on the walker, thank you. Thank you kindly. Favorite battle? Man. Let me give you my top 3. So this is right off the top of my head. The Battle of Naboo between the Gungans and the droids. That one's up there. Battle of Geonosis. And I have to think about the third one. Probably the Battle of Utapau. Those are my 3 favorite. At any given point in time, one of those could be like my favorite, so just kind of rotates between those. How big is the smock going to be? It's going to be this big. It just needs to be big enough to hold the ATTE. So nothing too big, because I'm also going to be taking other stuff, so I don't want this to take up a ton of space. And I don't want to put in too much work because I have other stuff I got to do. So just big enough to hold this, which I think this is the perfect size, and we've got a little section over here for the clone troopers. Sorry, but I'm leaving the chat. It's all good, man. Thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day. I have trouble with my plate to tile ratio. I would say, so what I have found looks the best is like a 30 to 70 plate to tile ratio, with the tile being the 70. You want a lot more tile than plate. That's what I have found looks the best, if that's possible. Obviously, like in this case, that wasn't really feasible, so I went with a like 90 to 10, 95 to 5 plate to tile ratio, but that's what works the best for me. Like, that's what I'm doing with Coruscant. It's going to be mostly tile. It's a lot harder to place the minifigures, but it definitely looks better. Coconut, have you ever heard of the Elder Scrolls series? No, I have not. Is that a book or a TV show, or what is that? D. Bradley Baker. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Lego Gavin Productions. How you doing, man? Congrats on your mock. I know it's been a while, and I've probably already said this, but dude, Another banger of a mock. Well done. What are you up to these days? Taking a little break from mock building, or what are you up to? I'm building a Umbara mock for Brick Slopes. This is showcasing my Rhino Company ATTE and Rhino Company Clone Troopers. Just hanging out and building. Lego Tank, execute order 66 on the like button. That's right. Have you read the Star Wars comics before? I have read some, yeah. In fact, Jabim is based off of the Jabim comic series, Star Wars Republic. So that was kind of like my first introduction into the Star Wars comics. I'd never read them before that. You should have Commander Cody in a cave. No, I'm not going to have Commander Cody on Umbara. I'm showcasing Rhino Company, not Commander Cody. Coconut, have you ever played Force Unleashed? I have not. Is it good? Can you see my chats? Yes, I can see your chats, Annie Bricks. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. For sure. Well earned. It's probably nice to be able to take a little bit of a break from mock building. I know for me personally, towards the end of a mock series, I'm usually a little burnt out. So I get excited for the end when I can be done for a little bit. And then, of course, you know, the hunger kicks back in. Got to start on the next one. Putting a bunch of these little trans red studs on the mock to help with the color, to make it so it's not all black. Welcome back, Brick Builds and Films. You're going to be selling pieces and instructions for the ATT? No, I'm not. So I know a lot of you guys have enjoyed my 3 mocks in 1 video challenge build series, whatever you want to call it. And I'm pleased to announce that next week is going to be a new episode. We're gonna be done with the saddest clone deaths. I feel like I only needed 2 parts to do that, so we're moving on to a different kind of scene, a different type of minifigure. Or not, yeah, different, well, like a different type of, like, yeah, different type of theme. I think you guys might like it. Got to go, guys. See you, Scott Bacon. See you later, Coop Raven. Appreciate you joining, man. Have yourself a good day. I'm going to go for about 10 more minutes myself. Where's Captain Rex? He's not on here. What's up, Emmett? Welcome. And BrickBro34. I thought it was Utapau, not Umbara. No, Utapau would be dark tan. Swinging around over here to this backside, do some work. Should do more Rhino Company, a Rhino Company fighter tank. That would be cool, definitely. Yeah, maybe someday. I don't know. I don't have a huge, like, Rhino Company is not super high on my priority list right now, just because, you know, I've got other bigger mocks going, but definitely that would be cool. I'd like to add more vehicles and troops and different kinds of vehicles eventually. Mace Cameron, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Welcome. Do you like Commander Green? Not really. By 10 minutes, do you mean 20 minutes? Maybe. Depends on if the chat's popping or if I'm getting like a ton of donations or like some big YouTuber drops in. Never know. Coconut, what mock should I build? I would say do Naboo. Naboo mock. Should make a Rhino Company mock. Definitely. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. It's literally what I'm doing. I went to the the Cubs Star Wars night at Wrigley Field on Monday. I had some people in really nice cosplay, like Dooku, Vader. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. So it was like a mini Star Wars convention. That's really cool. That sounds fun. Brick Builds and Films is out. See you later, man. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. What's the best planet to do a clone base? Depends on what kind of parts you have. Star Wars mock should I do? I would say Seleucami. Is there a way I could send some photos of my mock I finished? Yeah, just send me some pictures on Instagram. My handle is the same as my YouTube channel. Coconut Brick Studios. Pretty much a regular game. Oh, it was a game. Okay, I thought it was like, I didn't realize there was a game going on. So it was like a theme for the game. That makes sense. Shows how much I know about baseball. I didn't even know they were in season. Am I the only one who likes Commander Gree? I doubt it. There's probably a lot of people who like Gree. Are you on Whatnot? 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 No, I'm not. I don't sell enough stuff to be on Whatnot. And it seems like every other YouTuber is on Whatnot, so I think there's plenty of Whatnotters out there. Coconut, what's the best army builder that is out currently? Probably the Republic Fighter Tank. And when if it ever does come out, the ATTE. It's another good one. Terrain's looking pretty sweet. Umbara is always an interesting one for me. I started, I'm like, oh, this looks so bad. And then like I put more of the upper terrain detailing on. I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. But it happens to me pretty much every time. Just because it's so flat in the beginning. Holly on Films is the best army builder, so she jokingly asserts. Like she builds... Like she buys a ton of like sets or what? Don't understand. Gree's in my top 5. I'm more indifferent than like don't like him. I don't know. Just indifferent. Captain Fordo reference in Coruscant, you should have him shooting droids in the front lines. Maybe. Maybe. Still not sure. Fordo will be one of those things where like if I finish the mock and I have like time and money and want to, I'll include him, but he's not a crazy high priority right now. Just because I have a lot of other stuff I want to do. How long will the live be? Not too much longer. Thank you for inspiring me. You are welcome. If you're talking to me. I guess you could be talking to someone else. Lego should just sell Lego to CAC. CAC. I don't really buy a whole lot from them. Maybe I should clump the plants a little bit more. A little too spaced out, I'm thinking. Man, I am sweating. It's hot. I'm just like, I've got this light right above me. I'm trying to read all the comments. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to think. Whew. Yeah, Scott's right. You guys are wearing me out. When do you hope to complete Coruscant? I don't have a date for it. For Coruscant, I want to just take my time and make it good. Like, I'm more worried about that than like having it done at a certain time. Favorite Lego brick color? As of right now, it's probably dark tan or olive green. That could be subject to change over time. Can you give me tips for what made me into Lego Star Wars again? Like tips? What kind of tips? Alright, Coconut, gotta go. Forgot to say, but you're my inspiration to start my YouTube channel. Sadly, no one sees my videos. You'll get there, man. Just keep grinding. That's kind of how I was in the beginning. You know, I didn't have a ton of views and stuff, but I just kept working at it and building that audience. Are you familiar with Hachiro? I don't know how to pronounce that, but yes, I am. Incredible builder. Is it daytime for you? Yeah. It's afternoon for me. It's 3:17 in the afternoon. Can you spell? Yeah, kind of. It's scary, but sometimes I try to do it. How to be a good YouTuber? Upload consistently and always try to be 1% better. Like, pick one thing, try to improve in that one thing. Pick another thing once you've got that down. Just keep going one thing at a time. What con are you taking this to? I'm taking this to Brick Slopes. Good old Brick Slopes. Well, I don't know if it's good. This will be my first time going. Just built a knockoff Stinger Mantis and the quality is kind of bad, but for 400 less, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, that's right. Gotta do what you gotta do. Sorry, what is the name of the beast? Are you talking about the beast this was based off of? That would be the Reek. It's kind of a weird name. I wonder if it smelled really bad or something. Dang, it's late in Norway. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. How many pieces for the ATT? How many pieces are in the ATT? Looks like 794, so probably like around there. Maybe like 825 or something. Do you have the Inquisitor ship? No, I don't have any of the new sets yet. Prioritizing other stuff right now. I'm guessing it's prohibited to use slope pieces at Brick Slopes. Yeah, it can only have slope pieces or else it gets kicked out. Like, hey, didn't you read the name? Get that out of here. Will you be using the black tentacle pieces? I sure will. I got a whole bin of them. I don't think I'll be getting around to it on this stream though, so we'll probably do that on the next stream. Finish this up on a future stream. By the way, I was talking to you. You are a legend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Guys' support is just incredible. Seriously. I built a Geonosian mock. Very nice. Tomorrow's stream? No stream tomorrow, but Geonos, I will be premiering the finale for Jabim. So there'll be a video coming out. I built a Geonos. Oh, it's all good. No worries. I knew what you meant. Saddest death in the Clone Wars? I would say go watch my video on the 3 saddest deaths in the Clone Wars. And then watch the part 2. Is it a regular ATTE tiled up or just custom? It's a combination of both. So it's the 2013 ATTE, but I recolored the whole thing and I modified the front sections. And then, you know, I put the custom horns on. So it's a combination. Got to go. All good, HP Bricks. Thank you for joining. Welcome, Bantha Bricks. I want to come to your house and build a mock with you so much. I gotta get to know you first. Might be kind of awkward. Two strangers just build mocks. This is looking pretty good. I think people are gonna like this at Brick Slopes. I hope they do. What if everyone just like was like, ew, what is that? It's terrible. My mock vids don't get very many views. How many views do they get? Make a video called Best Clone Wars Death. Yeah. Most deserving Clone Wars deaths. It'd be Pong Krell, Admiral Trench. Who else? Do you live in Montana or Colorado? No, I do not. But I do live in that time zone, which is why my time is similar. My time is the same or similar to theirs. I live in Nebraska. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else would be deserving like a good death, but I can't really think of any. There aren't a whole lot of deaths like that in the Clone Wars. I guess Fives deserved to die. The way he pulled that gun on the clones, like he totally deserved that. Got a misprint Pong Krell. Whoa, interesting. What? How did they mess him up? Like, how was it misprinted? I live in Welsh. Where's Welsh? Do you know who Joe is? Oh no! Yeah, I know Joe. He's a good friend of mine. How do I join your Patreon? Let me show you. I will post a link to it in the... Let's see. Pull up the old Patreon. Shoot, my phone's about to die. We'll see how much longer we can stream for. Hopefully I can get this Patreon link out. If you guys are interested in joining the Patreon, now is a good time. The giveaways are going to be fairly small. Like, my next giveaway is going to be at 25 subscribers or Patreon members. So you'll have a 1 in 25 chance of winning something. All right, there's the Patreon link. So if you're interested in joining, just click on that and it'll show you the different tiers. Looking awesome. What planet is this? This is Umbara. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't trigger anybody with the 5 comment. I was seeing if I could get anyone angry, but you guys saw right through my lies. You saw through the lie. I see through the lies of the Jedi. Uh-oh, 5's disrespect detected. Someone caught on to that. I'm making a Christophsis mock. Very cool. I'd like to do a large-scale Christophsis mock someday. That's one of the planets on my to-build list. You triggered me? Good. Are you gonna charge the new ATT with the Rhino company? Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna have a joust, or not a joust, but they're gonna They're gonna butt heads and see who comes out the winner. I'm confident my Rhino company ATT will win that easily. What state do you live in? You don't have to say, I'm just wondering. I live in Utah. The Beehive State. Do you know what happened to Kix? I don't know. I don't know the fates of a lot of the named clone troopers. At least the ones that survive anyways. Just because for that, you know, you have to go into like legends or comics or books and stuff. Have you ever watched Star Wars The Red Phantom? I have not. I've never even heard of that. What is that? Is that like a movie or cartoon series? I have a CAC Thorn that I can't use. I've got a decaled Thorn that I used for a mock, in fact. I wish there were more opportunities to use him, but he's, you know, he's only seen the one time, so any other time would just have to be like some kind of made-up mock. Maybe I'll just put him in, I'll put him on Coruscant just to make a bunch of people mad. I didn't know Utah was called the Beehive State. Oh, really? You didn't know that? Yeah. It's called the Beehive State. Because we're so industrious. Kix was frozen in time, so he was carbonated. That's the technical term, in case you were wondering. Yesterday I got the 2019 Lego tie dagger for $80. Not bad. I used to have that set, and then I sold it because I was like, I don't care about this set at all. Got to go. See you later, Jacob Bodner. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day. We're the corn state. What is that? Nebraska? Idaho? Not Idaho, I mean Indiana. What's the corn? Which one's the corn state? Yeah, it's Nebraska, right? Because the football team is the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Or I guess they could just be unrelated, like that could just be a coincidence. Perhaps. Ohio's the Buckeye State. What is a Buckeye, Scott? Like, is that a type of animal, or is it like a mythical person? What exactly is a Buckeye? Because isn't your mascot like a gopher or something? So what exactly is a Buckeye? Or is it a horse? Oh, Illinois is the corn state. In the corn state. See you later, Frederick. Thank you for joining. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. It's a nut that grows on a tree. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's a nut that grows on a tree. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you guys for joining. This was incredible. We had like 110 people at one point, which is just absolutely wild. Stay tuned because tomorrow is the finale of Jabim. All the work and progress will be showcased in one glorious episode or video. And then next week I'm going to be doing the cinematic for it. But it'll be tomorrow at 1:15. I am going to premiere it, but don't worry if you can't make it. The video will still be there whenever you can watch it. Thank you guys all for joining. I really appreciate it. And then I will be streaming again on Saturday, but I will be doing Coruscant then. Can't think of anything else to say, so catch you all later. But of course, until next time, happy building.